Well, alright folks, today is the day we crack open AMD's latest powerhouse, the Ryzen 9 9950X. Well, let's start with the unboxing first of all. Because who doesn't love that new CPU smell? Packaging here is sleek, minimalistic with only AMD branding and no surprises here, just like the predecessor, the 7950X, same almost packaging. Inside you'll find the CPU nested in its, as we know, the clamshell packaging, along with the usual documentation like this special AMD Red Team banner. No cooler included though, so you'll probably need to pair this beast with a robust cooling solution. But hey, with great power comes great thermal output, right? The chip itself, it's the same AM5 socket design we have seen before. But don't let the familiar look fool you. Underneath the heat spreader lies the Zen 5 16 core and 32 threads, ready to take anything from rendering 8K videos to compiling code faster than you can say multi-threaded madness. Well, let's move to the review and see if the CPU lives up to its hype. Now on to the meat and the potatoes. The Ryzen 9 9950X is AMD's flagship Zen 5 CPU, rocking a 4.3 GHz base clock and a blistering 5.7 GHz of boost clock. It's built on TSMC's 4nm process, which AMD claims delivers a 16% IPC uplift over Zen 4. And let me tell you, in productivity tasks, this chip shines. We are talking AVX 512 support for AI workloads, improved branch prediction, and a beefed up cache hierarchy. And here's the kicker, while it's a workstation titan, AMD's decision to stick with the 170 watt TDP means it's power hungry, though still more efficient than Intel's, the 14900K, which guzzles power like a teenager chugging energy drinks. And that's an understatement in my opinion, honestly. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Setting up core parking for your optimal performance, that's a whole process. You'll need to tweak Windows settings, update drivers, and pray to the tech Jesus, the tech gods, that the game bar doesn't act up. AMD's thread targeting tech, borrowed from their X3D lineup, feels half-baked here, it's not there yet. It's like they gave us a Ferrari but forgot the keys twice in a row. Still, if you're after raw multi-threaded muscle, this CPU is a contender, just don't expect it to revolutionize your gaming rig yet. Well, let's talk workstation workloads, because that's where this chip eats benchmarks for breakfast. In Blender renders, the 9950X chews through scenes 15 to 10% faster than its predecessor, the 7950X, thanks to its Zen 5 architectural tweaks. Autodesk Inventor tests show similar gains, though Intel's 13900K still edged it out ahead in single-threaded tasks. But here's the twist, the 9950X's multi-threaded performance is unstoppable. Compiling code, rendering simulations, this CPU just doesn't break a sweat. And with AVX 512 support, AI developers and data scientists will love the native acceleration that this chip provides for machine learning tasks. Thermals, well, they're surprisingly manageable. During a 30-minute Cinebench R23 run, it peaked at just 80 degrees Celsius. Well, that's very impressive for a 170 watt chip. Compare this to Intel's 14900K, for example, which hits thermal throttling faster than a snowman in July. American joke. Bottom line, if your workflow involves heavy lifting, video editing, 3D modeling, or scientific computing, the 9950X is a no-brainer. Just pair it with a beefy cooler and a motherboard that won't choke on its power demands. Now let's address the elephant in the room, gaming. Well, AMD's X3D CPUs like the 7800X3D, 9800X3D dominate this space with their massive L3 caches. And 9950X, well, it's fine. At 1080p, it's within 9 FPS margin of cheaper Zen 5 chips like the 9600X. But against 9800X3D, oof. In titles like Cyberpunk 2077 and Starfield, the X3D's cache advantage gives it a 15 to 20% edge. Even Intel's 4900K, despite its all the power efficiencies, pulls ahead in gaming, although only by a hair, but still. Well, what about the rumored 9950 X3D? Well, if AMD follows their X3D playbook, that chip could be a game changer. Imagine 9950X's core count paired with a gargantuan 120 MB L3 cache. But for now, 99X is a jack of all trades and honestly master of most, but not gaming. Well, if you're building a hybrid workstation rig, it's solid, but pure gamers stick with the X3D lineup. Or well, wait for AMD's next move. Maybe they come out with it. So, should you buy the Ryzen 9 9950X? If you're a content creator or a developer or anyone who needs that damn fire-breathing multi-threaded performance, absolutely go ahead. It's a great processor. It's a productivity beast with enough efficiency to keep your power bill from spiraling out of control. But gamers, hold tight. The X3D variants or even Intel's 4900K might be the better fit as of now. At least for now, I hope. Well, this chip is AMD's statement. We own the workstation crown. And for now, the crown is actually pretty snugly fitting. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Smash that like button if you enjoyed the video. And let me know in the comments, would you pick the raw power or the gaming prowess? Well, until next time, keep rendering, keep gaming, and of course, keep it cool.